Concert Crew Podcast, we back again.
Yes, sir.
Today we talking Nas's 13th album, King's Disease 2. Nas is back, 2021. When you first heard the announcement that King's Disease 2 was coming out, what was your initial thoughts?
Leftover tracks from King's Disease 1, because why rename it King's Disease 2? But I thought Nas would have been more I thought he'd have been more like strategic with it and not name it, you know what I mean, off his last album, but I mean, he know what he's doing.
It makes sense though, like you said. It basically like all the tracks they had previously. Why not making King's Disease 2? Same producer, same chemistry, just leftover stuff.
Yeah, initially I didn't know it was another Hit-Boy album, so now it did make sense that King's Disease 2. But
I was kind of in shock. I was like, damn, this is quick, because usually Nas takes
exactly.
a long time to make an album. And then I was like, Hit-Boy, I was like, man, like my hip-hop side really wants that Nas premiere album to come out, which is never going to happen, I feel like now.
We do.
But, yeah, I mean, I'm like, yo, this is Nas, this is a new year. He's actually coming off that Grammy, him and Hit-Boy. Why not, you know?
Yeah, I was surprised, man. I was surprised because just off of like history, like Nas don't really he don't really drop back-to-back albums. Yeah. So other than probably what was that, I Am and Nostradamus, kind of, that was like the closest.
That was supposed to be a double disc though.
Yeah, but you're right. But other than that, it's normally like a couple years apart. So for him to come like pretty much, I would consider for him back-to-back. I was surprised, but it's refreshing, man. It's like, anytime you get a new Nas, it's never a bad thing. So
never a bad thing.
So I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at it at all. Why do you think him and Hit-Boy decided to run it back? He not only is coming back with another album, but he's coming back with another album produced entirely by Hit-Boy, something that he's never done his whole career, where one producer produced the album. So he not only do it once, but to come back and do it again.
I think he liked their chemistry, man. I think he liked their chemistry. You know, Hit-Boy is not the primos, you know, the older. Rocks, he's new. So I just think he loved the chemistry. He loved where they at now, and his sound kind of changed, but he still can be lyrically. And I mean, it's a good mesh though, to be honest with you.
I think also maybe coming off that Grammy too. Maybe they like, yo, this what we got works. You know,
Hopefully Nas don't give a fuck about Grammy.
I don't think he does, but it's still. I mean, it's to me, it's dope that you got to.
Nah, I actually agree with you. I think the Grammy did mean something. It was like, okay, we got a sound that whether I don't agree with that album should have won the Grammy and none of his other albums should have won Grammys.
Exactly.
But the simple fact that album did win a Grammy, it was like, okay, this is what I'm doing for y'all to listen to me.
Right.
So okay, if this is what y'all like, I think he genuinely like is got a good connection with. I think music is chemistry. I think he likes making music with Hit-Boy. They found a little pocket.
It's probably a friendship now.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's a little brother, big brother, little brother thing where they like being in the studio with each other. So they just was like, yo, we won a Grammy. We like recording with each other. We probably got some songs already done. Let's put a few more songs of that. Let's run it back.
Hit-Boy putting with artists I never thought I'd ever hear Nas with.
Definitely
bridging the gap.
Bridging the gap. Yeah,
I was shocked from the first time I heard it. For the first one, I like Hit-Boy of all people.
Yeah.
So it turned out to be good.
Yeah.
So why not do it again?
Right. And some of the new tracks, I would have never thought Nas would have rapped on.
I mean, from
Hit-Boy get out of his element a little bit too. Like he sounded different than he's done that with any other artist. Like, did Nas joints actually, like, he's trying to appease the Nas, but without, you know, completely going back to try to get to the Illmatic sound or that type shit.
And that's why I think it works, because it's like they're both kind of like, all right, let me give you like a throwback joint, but rap to this new wave, and it kind of works. You know what I mean?
They do. That's why I got the new artists on there with them to do that. Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into this King's Disease 2. Track number 1, we have The Pressure.
Great.
Boy said I had to aspire him. Well, he said I had to aspire him again like I didn't already. I was just on some shit.
I like this. And then
cocky on the low.
And then I like when the beat changes somewhere
sir.
in the beat. The beat change really makes it dope. I like this. I like this intro. I like this. Well, it didn't intro, but the first track.
Working on my core. Like,
he did say that. He did say that.
Even the title of it, just letting you know, I'm putting that pressure on everything.
The pressure. I like this.
Pressure.
Now the first King's Disease, it was a real tough intro as well, but this ain't bad. I like this joint too, man. This joint dope. Track number 2, Death Row East.
Yo, this
another one was dope.
This sounds like a Death Row beat, like when what's my man name that died?
No, he said no. Actually, I heard Hit-Boy talk about it, and then it made a little more sense to me. He said, "Johnny J, you inspire me," and that sound like Johnny J that used to make beats for Pop. That sounds like a beat.
This sound like a Fatal Hussein that type joint on his album. This kind of sound like that.
But the dude who used to do a lot of their beats, his name was Johnny J. It was like a Spanish looking dude. He used to do a lot of Pac's beats, and this sound like a beat that Johnny J would make. So when I heard Hit-Boy say that, it made a little more sense to me. Like, oh, he was trying to tap in to that. But this is all based on a true event. Yeah, true event.
Something we heard years ago.
What is the fucking odds that they could have squashed the shit, but then Tupac dies? Like, what's the fucking odds, man? Like
him out being in Vegas to shoot the video for Street Dreams.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, but I'm saying they had to meet
I never heard that.
that.
I never heard that part of it though.
Yeah.
So that was crazy. And I did see the clip, the video clip. The clip that they used, the audio, it's actually a video of that.
it is.
Where Nas was in concert and then Ed Lover said to stop it. It's actually a video of that. But I knew about the MTV Awards and when they met in the park and Jungle and how they was about to go at it.
About that too,
and Nas had the home court advantage on that. And Nas could have took it went a different way. He had the goons with him, but it didn't. So they kind of squashed it that day, but Nas planned on making it official when he went out to Vegas.
And wasn't what you call a part of like Death Row?
Who?
Like East Eric B?
Eric B was Eric B was supposed to be like one of the dudes running it. And the actual the dude, I can't think of his name, but we was talking to him a lot. He was supporting the podcast. The dude that damn, you know him too, Peter. I can't think of his name, but he's part of the dudes that's supposed to run. He was working with the dude from Queens. That's the DJ, the legendary DJ from Queens' son. The dude.
Oh,
Barbito.
No,
Grandmaster Vic.
Yeah, and then
Vic
his
Damone.
son is Vic Damone, and my man
Vic Damone.
And my man that was he's nice though. And my man that was
the movie.
And my man that was managing
Talk.
him, the older dude that was managing him. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, he was part of Death Row East too. So Death Row East was the real thing. And remember, Tupac had the chain on in the Death Row East joint.
But if anybody could kind of like Eric B being, having a street connects with Supreme and all them niggas that he hung with.
Yeah,
it probably was on his way to being squashed, man. And
imagine if that would have been squashed, how much that would have been for hip hop. Like the events of how things transpired, how much that would have changed if they would have squashed that.
The whole Duck Down crew.
It might not have been a Machiavelli. Might not even been an album.
Damn. I don't know if I want. Nah, that's fucked up.
But they were kids. They was like 25 years old.
I'm glad they dropped that album.
Yeah.
But Death Row East is definitely it was a true story though, man.
Definitely true story. Nas talk about it too.
I mean, for me, like growing up in that era, like I love hearing Nas talk about stories like that because we all lived through it and was, around for it. So
but also, you always hear so many outside people's perspective to actually hear the people that's involved in something. It's always different because Nas threw a couple extra things in there that you never knew about.
He the first one that actually said that stretched and said that I heard on record.
Well, I heard the rumor that I've been heard that he really didn't have nothing to do with that. But I mean, I guess Nas got the bigger voice, so he was like, "Yo, he did it."
Record,
let's let that go, man. So that was dope.
Yeah.
Track number 3, 40 Side.
Yeah, Future somewhere, man.
Yo, that's the first thing I heard.
Future somewhere, man.
I was like, yo, this is because they got the little part on there. I was like, yo, this sounds like Future. This sounds like a Future song right here. Yeah. Like a Future beat with Nas rapping on it. Like this is exactly what it sounds like.
And he's running this shit.
He is, but it definitely sounds like a Future beat though, for sure. It's definitely the younger Hit-Boy side.
That's the one that
and he mentioned what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
They finally give Nas a Grammy.
He wouldn't have rapped on.
Yeah.
He mentioned that on the show.
I thought he wouldn't have rapped on.
I'm not a fan of the beat, but Nas lyrically kills this joint. So it just shows Nas that he has that versatility as an MC to
always
rap the kind of any beat. You know what I mean?
From me to gold, that wasn't the goal.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this is when the Hit-Boy element comes in. I think Hit-Boy was like, yo, try this. You know what I'm saying? This is the little younger side of the beat. And I think Nas is like, cool, let me try it out. And it's like old meets new.
Yeah, he was doing like 3 different speeds on there.
Mm-hmm.
But this definitely, if you want a younger appealing side, he could probably throw Future on there, and it sounds like a beat that he would rap on for sure.
Yeah,
but
that's why I
definitely
turned it
on
off.
the way that we could make $1 million. He ran that juvie shit.
Track number 4, EPMD 2, featuring Eminem and EPMD.
That was hot that he brought EPMD in there.
That was
Very,
super
very,
dope.
like,
I love that
crazy.
back. I love the
I
back
didn't-
and forth EPMD.
Yeah, you look at the list. It's like EPMD. Are they gonna really be on there? So when you hear them on there, that sounded really.
And they
nice.
was running it. They was going their back and forth. They was doing their
They
thing.
never lost it anyway.
My boy, see,
You know,
tied
so.
in from AZ to Davies.
Yeah.
He killed that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave him a shout out too, like
So-
naming her albums a little bit and
Right.
bars.
The fucking elephant in the room. Let's go ahead and address it.
And
He went off again.
The crazy part, this wasn't a
on, man.
this wasn't a what's the blueprint?
It wasn't
Renegade.
It wasn't Renegade.
It wasn't a renegade verse. It wasn't a renegade
a
verse.
whole bunch
and
of
then,
words.
And then in his but I'm such an Eminem, you know what I mean? Like not a fan. So I actually like just read the lyrics as the shit to understand because he was going so fast.
Yeah.
I don't think he rode the beat at times well. He was saying some shit though. It wasn't Renegade.
yeah.
It wasn't Renegade.
yo, this is like every time I hear it, I'm like, all right, it's cool. And then one time I'm like, I don't like this. Then I hear it again, I'm like,
All
oh, it
the
ain't that
time.
bad. Then I'm like, yo, why is he on here rapping like this?
Nah.
Like I go back and forth every time
Nah,
I hear
don't.
this.
Actually,
I'm like, I don't know if I like it.
It's me saying
Yeah.
I do like it, but it's not nothing where people rate like, yo, it's his top 5 verse.
Yeah.
Like he kills that shit. Like I like when he was shouting out all the like, I mean, like the rappers,
DMX,
yeah,
MF Doom,
the Jadas,
yeah.
the Jays, the you know what I mean, that was dope, man. But
I mean, I get it, but I mean, really,
it's just too fast for me, man.
we heard this how many times? Like, how many times you gonna keep giving this the same type of
What do you
style?
think about it?
I'll
do without
say
it.
I kind of agree with all of y'all, but I'll say this: if it was just EPMD 2 with Nas and EPMD,
I'm good.
I would have been straight.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
that's all I needed. EPMD coming back to back, like yeah, because I'm a big EPMD fan. So I'm like, oh, that's dope. Then Nas come right on back of them, killing it. Eminem comes
Yes.
on here, and I will say it's kind of a shot and a good thing, but I'll say like Eminem's bars, he killing it, but it's not for this song to me
not
though.
needed.
I don't want to
Yeah.
hear him. I mean, I do like the part at the end where he's like shouting out all the MCs. I think that's dope, but his flow is just so all over the place. I don't think it was right for this song. It
There
wasn't
you go.
needed.
Good point.
You could have gave me another Nas verse
With
and
that.
with the EPMD, and I would have been straight, like
They-
as a fan.
If they'd have put that verse of M
On
and
something
Nas
else,
on another song,
yeah, on something else.
That'd been great,
Maybe
yeah.
one of his beats or something. Because I do think I listened to it several times, and I do. At
too.
first, I just didn't like it, but then after listening to it, I'm like, oh, he is kind of killing it. But I just don't like it on this song, though.
yeah,
Like,
it don't fit.
Yo, you know what? Eminem did this before with Conway.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like,
Thank you.
yo, why is he on? Like
he
the
don't
whole
even,
beat
he don't even
is-
rap like the beat
I
on
was
that song.
like,
He
yo, what, like,
he just
trying
like
to be
rapid
funny?
fire.
Like,
It felt like he just sent them the track. Or sent to his verse.
Yeah.
With no beat.
With no beat.
Does he always like gotta rap this fast though? Like
Yeah, you don't have to.
Like, let's enjoy the lyrics, yo. If it's gonna be like
Exactly.
on Renegade, you
Slow
heard
it
every
down.
bar.
Yeah, that's
On
why
this,
I like
like-
EPMD and Nas. They're rapping, but I can understand what they're saying. Like I gotta go through a class to understand what Eminem even said on the damn track.
What's the joint he did with Biggie? Dead
Dead
wrong.
Wrong.
Like he
He
needs to
killing that
slow his
joint.
verse down like that. Just rap to the beat. Like
I think he felt pressure because he was getting on a track with Nas and
Nas
he was
won.
like, I gotta show off.
Gotta show off.
But
I can't go too crazy on Nas.
he went crazy.
No,
went
but you
crazy.
were supposed
He
to.
went
You were
crazy,
supposed to
though.
have an argument.
he went
But
crazy.
You were supposed
but
to have an argument like
Nas
you had
still
with
was
Jay
better.
and Eminem. Like Jay had the best verse, Eminem had the best verse. You supposed to be able to have this with Nas and
Exactly.
Eminem.
This
You
the
just
first
can't.
time
You didn't.
they worked
Yeah.
together, right?
That I know
I
of.
think there's a second song.
Nas and
well,
did something before?
Eminem didn't rap, but Eminem produced a song on Godson. One of the it's a good song though, but Nas just rapping. Eminem did the beat.
Oh, okay. That's how I remember hearing them like doing something like.
But Eminem don't got no bars on the song. I don't think they ever got any song with them actually having bars together. Just production. But like I said, man, if Eminem wasn't on this verse, I would be like, yo, this is real crazy. But I kind of feel like he kind of. I don't know how to word it.
He didn't mess it up,
didn't kill
but
it.
you could still take it off.
If you take it off,
and put on something else.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm great with that. But dope song still.
Dope song for sure.
Crazy.
Next track we got Rare. This the first single. This the first single on
This beat is
this
crazy.
shit right here.
You got the brave heart.
This kind of switches up a little bit too. The beat kind of changes up a little bit.
It's one of the songs I listened to when I first heard it. I listened to it twice. I played it back to back. Then I moved on to the next song. So I fell in love with this song from the door.
Because when they announced they was doing the album, they kind of released this single like a week before.
Right.
Yeah.
You see the video?
And then I did see the video.
I see the video too.
So this is the first introduction to King's Disease. They kind of announced the album, put this out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first single, man. Rare. It's good, man. I like it. I like this Rare joint. Dope single. Track number 6 is YKTV featuring A Boogie with the Hoodie.
This nigga said my photo is MJ logo of this rap shit. Think about that.
Oh, it's featuring A Boogie with the Hoodie NYG.
NYG. I best with YG. I like him.
Yeah, YG drink kind of fit at the end.
I was surprised that he.
I'm real surprised with this matchup.
But this is the
matchups.
This is the Hit-Boy connection.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it definitely a Hit-Boy connection for sure. I don't know, man. I
Boogie
don't know
Hoodie,
about the
you can stay
YG on the Nas album, man.
It
ain't my
Imagine
favorite.
NaS on the
if
Migos
they
beat.
just took this off the
I
album.
do like that. I do like them bars.
Imagine,
though.
yo, you say you take this song off the album?
No.
I said I would be okay
A
if
Boogie.
if take A Boogie off and
It wasn't
rock out.
terrible though.
It wasn't
Like, it wasn't better than the him and Dirk song.
Nah.
Oh, the first one, but this is.
I like that line he said though that you just said. He was saying,
with my photo, what he say? My photo is the MJ logo of this rap shit. Like you think about that, like where basketball is with MJ logo.
Yeah,
Like the GOAT shit.
logo.
Like that's fucking cocky as fuck.
no, the Migos
Killed
one
that shit.
too.
Oh.
He said,
Imagine NaS on a Migos beat.
and then he said the other side on a something.
Migos
like,
on a Primo beat.
yeah, something like that. I kind of like just to try to give a different thought of hip hop. I thought that joint was kind of dope.
He killed
Peter
this shit,
Popoff.
This wasn't my favorite. This wasn't my favorite song at all, though.
No, not me either.
No disrespect to no
lyrically,
generations.
like he was killing
With
this
him,
shit.
lyrically is
lyrically definitely
like
dope.
he's just like showing how much better he is than everybody.
I think A Boogie ran this shit. Like it was just.
A Boogie
Yeah,
did
I
his thing
thought
on
it was-
here.
yeah.
A Boogie did his thing on
He
here.
ran it for A Boogie. Like A Boogie got his lane.
He
definitely got a lane,
He's trying
but
to make the
I
young
wouldn't be
boys
there.
like, listen.
If this was
I'm
on
the
A
track.
Boogie album,
This
I'd have
is
been like, yo,
this is
Yeah,
A
his album.
Yo, he got a hit.
I'd have been like,
tuning
yo, A Boogie, he got one.
I'm tuning in.
This is one of them songs that like
Trying to
kind of
teach.
luring like the kids. Like,
My
yeah,
he
Oh,
said
yeah,
my
yeah,
niggas
yeah,
used to
yeah,
sit behind the
yeah.
walls like they Rollo, huh? He like killed that shit.
Said, oh, grandpa's rapping.
400.
Yeah,
We gotta.
All right, track number 7, Store Run.
Vintage Nas right here.
this is my shit.
Vintage
This
fucking
is my-
Nas right
This
here.
is my joint right here, man.
Like beat and all,
I
dog.
love
Like
it.
this is
I love it.
this is lost tape Nas right here.
I love this.
I can hear that. I can hear that.
This joint crazy.
This
joint is
I
crazy.
Like,
that.
and for Hit-Boy to had to make this beat, dog.
Yeah,
like
this
this is way out of his element.
This joint will bring it right back into the album.
This
Right.
that Nas.
If the last track he wasn't
There you go.
feeling,
It brought me right back.
Come on.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
back.
I agree
right
with you
Yeah.
because I wasn't, and then he come with this, and I'm like, yeah,
It's also the placement of the album, where they putting these songs.
definitely
On purpose,
Definitely.
right,
Definitely.
right.
That's always big because
That's always-
if you
that was
going if
big.
you going with something like when you kind of changing it up for an artist like Nas that's been in the game for so long, you got a young joint. All right, let's hit him with something after that though.
That's a hard thing to do, to place on the album.
What?
So that's the
To make an
second the
album
producer
good?
does that, right? Put the
Or
placement-
A&R,
Yeah.
Or A&R.
It's
Yeah,
more
that's
than
Have
important.
that
man.
ear like
That's important
Nah,
because a lot of people
Yeah,
mess
the
that
flow.
up because they might put all the good songs in the beginning and then it dies out at the end. So
Exactly.
you gotta
But
find
it's
the
also
balance.
a money thing too,
What you mean?
because usually you get paid for the first some odd song.
I did hear
and
that.
then
I did hear that.
The last songs is what you don't get paid off of. So if you make a double album, it's like a waste.
I did hear that from somebody. Somebody did say that.
Okay.
I did hear that from somebody.
But the placement of the songs is what makes everything cohesive and works.
You need
know
that.
what I'm saying?
Talk
you need that
about
flow.
the fucking lyrics of this song,
Yo,
dog.
yo,
Like
yo,
this
whoa,
nigga.
whoa, whoa.
You talking about the lyrics? You talking about the lyrics?
I'm with you on that.
Matter
We on
of
track.
fact, when I first heard this, I screenshot. I was
You
like,
did,
yo,
you
did,
did,
you
this is
did.
the fir- I
send
was
it.
like, yo, this is the
You
one
did
right
send
here.
this to
This
me.
is the one.
Nah, this joint crazy. I love the feel of this joint. The beat, it's that classic Nas, man. That's just make you feel good, kind of reminiscing, laid back flow. I love it. It's
Giving
vintage
you
Nas.
jewels.
Giving you a lot of jewels.
What he
man.
say? You can rich and Millie your left wrist, but keep it in perspective. We on God's time. He killed that shit, dog.
The title just
it's
screams
Store
New
Run.
York.
Yeah.
And then you think the song is over, and he comes back on with another verse, a whole nother verse. It
Whole
kind of
nother
feels
verse.
like it's about
Talking
to
to
be
the young
over.
boy.
Yeah,
Yo, man, just understand, dog. This is a pecking order to this shit. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, I own the store. I was just testing you, nigga. Go to the store, though.
That up for me. Yeah.
Dope. Track number 8, Moments.
Nas again.
Dope.
Classic Nas
Another-
again.
This
another-
is back to
another
back
back
right
to back.
here.
Classic Nas.
It's like
Back
he
to
just
back.
he throwing jazz, but he about to hit you with another hook.
Back to
Bam.
back, man.
Yo.
Wow, this I love Moments too, man.
Moments.
Vintage.
This is a nice pocket from
Introspective.
Store Run
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
next
yeah,
3
yeah.
or 4. This is a nice
This
pocket.
is my
Nas
favorite
in
pocket
right
of the
here.
album, actually. This is my favorite pocket right here. He back to back from the Store Run to Moments. I love it. I love it. I love
It
it.
picked up. I mean, I don't say it stumbled, but that one song once it like fell off a little bit, but it's coming on strong again.
Talking about moments in life, man. Like
My whole
just
career
like,
stayed
yeah.
away from features. I mean,
Yeah, he did.
And that's a fact.
He did that
That's
for
a
a
But
while.
I
fact.
figure it's the perfect time to embrace new leaders. Like, dog, like, that's how you get these new cats on these albums.
Yeah.
It's perfect timing to embrace the new leaders. Like,
Wonder where the sample came from.
Good
Trying to
question.
figure it out.
I
Like,
love that
I
joint.
ain't look it up.
I love it. Hit-Boy killed that one too, man. Just the whole feel. It got a feel of like a throwback feel. And I seen a video of when he first heard Nas lyrics after he made the beat, and he was listening to Nas lyrics, and Hit-Boy was like making the ugly face, like what?
The lyrics
So
to
that's
this
what he
song?
say.
Yeah,
Or-
because he like made the beat, and I guess he didn't see Nas lay it down. So when he
okay.
first was in the studio hearing the final product of this song,
Right.
he was like, oh
What he-
man, like
Nas
what?
said
His man was next to him. He's like, yo, this joint
He's
crazy.
accepting his position as the master teacher. Niggas, dog.
I mean-
favorite rapper,
yo,
dog.
I was just
Like,
thinking, like, yo.
I mean, I expect nothing
Pete
less.
Rock,
I
all
expect
the
nothing
dudes,
less
They
less from
have
this
to be
dude,
sending
man.
Nas tracks. Like, how are you feeling if you like, yo, this young dude rapping with Nas, and I'm sending him beats constantly, and he's just like, I'm good. Like, how does that make you feel? That'd be
Well, I don't know,
crazy.
man. You know, just like in anything, whether it's sports or whatever, sometimes young dudes motivate. When you older,
Yeah.
young dudes give you a different motivation. So he probably, you know, it might not just all be music. It may just be energy in the studio. Like Hit-Boy got a certain energy that's lighting a fuse in Nas. They make him
He
want to
said
go.
that. He said, I think
Yeah.
I saw a little piece on Instagram. He's like, yo, we was in there day in and day in out working together. It was building together. Like, you know why coming in there.
or
it just-
sending you tracks.
None
and
of that.
stuff
We
like
in there
that.
together.
vibing off
off each other's energy. You're right.
And
Yo,
that's where
that's
the best
dope.
stuff comes from.
You need that.
I agree.
So I don't want to say get better with time because like he gave us so much in the beginning, like with Illmatic, it was written, and yeah, shit like that. Like so,
Stillmatic.
like it's not like I can't say yo this is the best Nas, but it don't seem like Nas dipped. Like or if he did dip, like now he's back on his where he's supposed to be, dog. This shit is crazy. Like lyrically, this shit is like crazy, dog.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Then you just if you give him a beat and he just does fucking him. So I wish he just redo his whole career, like all the songs he had with terrible beats, just use them same lyrics on a newer beat and just just show motherfuckers like nigga I was always
A
this.
remix album.
Yeah,
And
I was
let the young
always
boys
this.
Do the beat.
Nah, I think he just in
Lost Beats or some
I
shit
think
like that.
I think he in a
he
Lost
got one.
Verses.
He got one of those.
Yeah.
lost beats.
Verses?
Like he got that. I think the Lost Tapes 2 was mostly what was that? The Futures.
No, I'm talking about
And then he got one with all producers too.
his-
Like
No.
producers
all his
that
old
dope.
lyrics on newer beats.
That's what you said. That's true.
yeah.
What the
That'd be
songs
dope.
that didn't
Like
that
the
weren't
beats
good?
that were terrible.
The beats
Nas
was
had a lot
like,
of
yeah.
bullshit beats over the years.
Exactly.
They just put those lyrics on like
Better tracks.
better tracks.
Well, I
than
think
the
he's
shit
just at a space right
That's a good
now
idea.
where he comfortable. He's not making music to appease like a label or radio. He's just doing whatever he feel, whether you like it.
That's always been him.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
I think it was some points where, some songs you might not have liked was, people like, Nas, we can't turn this in. We need you to make a song for such and such. Now he's just making a song for whoever he want to make a song for.
Shit, he's
and
rich.
Whoever he feel.
Like,
yeah,
do
you
whatever
like
I
it.
want. I got
I think he been like
all
that
these
from day one,
investments.
though.
Yeah.
He's always been like this. This is how I see it. I'm not making no party cuts. I'm not making no joints to be.
That couldn't have been the case because you owe me.
No. He definitely firm, and you owe me. He had periods where he was trying, but then when he got dope, when it was the best, is when he just went back to like still
a whole
had it.
album, like 4 or 5 songs like that. He don't do that. That's not him.
Oh nah, well not nobody really do that.
Yeah,
not the great ones.
You owe me was trash.
You owe me was trash.
Man.
But I heard you owe me.
Literally,
I heard you owe me like within the last couple years. Come on, in a certain environment, and people was dancing. So like,
it's gonna do that.
It worked. It worked.
But
it just wasn't Nas that we was.
It wasn't the Nas that you wanted to hear.
Yeah, I want that. I want him on that.
All right, but Moments is dope, man. Track number 9, Nobody featuring Lauryn Hill.
Yo, I've been wanting.
Oh, hold on.
Wait.
Did you have an orgasm? Don't lie to me, yo.
Oh God.
Bro, don't lie to me, bro.
Yo,
him or me?
No, he talking about me. But I will say this, man.
I ain't had an orgasm, but I was definitely.
This is the first.
Pleased.
This is a big deal. This is a real big deal because this is the first time that Lauryn Hill rapped in I don't even know how a long time. Like this is the first time anybody got bars from Lauryn Hill, let alone dope bars from Lauryn Hill.
She took a shot at you.
She killed it, yo.
She took a shot at you. She said you always talking about her being late, but she always the people.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that line. I
love that line.
Yo, so
she was late though.
So is it safe to say when we all seen the track list, we was like, oh, Lauryn Hill, she's gonna be singing.
I thought she was gonna be singing.
I
thought she was gonna be singing.
I thought she was singing too.
The great part, he gave her a little break in the beat, like just the beat. Then she dropped like, oh shit. Like,
this is a big deal for a lot of reasons. One, because he got Lauryn Hill to actually rap. I wonder how that conversation went.
Right.
Then secondly, like it shows a woman on a high profile album with a high profile artist not talking about the normal stuff you hear the ladies and rap talking about right now on the radio. She talking about stuff that you can actually feel. Like you don't get that.
If anybody with Lauryn Hill, it would be Nas.
Of course.
If anybody,
no.
I don't think any other artist could get this.
That's what makes it so perfect. It was like Nas was it. Nas, I couldn't see nobody else doing this, but Nas to make it happen.
Came out of nowhere. Yo, when
she
I was
killed
playing
it, man.
this song,
She killed it.
That's crazy.
When I was playing this, like I didn't know what track or what it was, and I was rapping. And then it's like Lauryn Hill started rapping. I'm like, oh shit!
And she's
like,
going in.
Like
she's going in.
It was hard for me not to skip straight to that song because I always look at that list. I always look at the list of the songs and see who's right on there. When I seen Lauryn, I said, Lauryn Hill's on here? All top thought she's singing.
Right.
I get to it. But then when I finally get to it and she's rapping, I always thought she one of the illest female
I remember
lyricists anyway in the game.
Absolutely.
She's one of the best. I put up there with anybody.
Yo, she addressed a lot of shit. Like,
yeah.
Well, she had a lot of time. She didn't say nothing. So
yeah, she had a lot of time.
She had a lot of time to write.
It was dope.
A lot of time, right? And it was dope.
It was dope.
If she wrote it.
When I say I get out apparently, like
I don't know.
Don't
if she
try
did,
to
who then?
disrespect her, man. She wrote it, dog.
Lauryn
Hill always had a pen, dog. Don't disrespect her,
Come
dog.
on, man.
You gotta get borrowed. Never asked to come back. You know how
Clef?
this nigga is,
Father
dog.
Clef did it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he never even sound like this.
Yeah,
Wrote it.
right.
His whole career never sound like
Clef in
this.
shit. She kind of like threw a shot at them
Wyclef
niggas. Like y'all
definitely.
finally out. Like I'm done. That's why I'm getting out now. Like.
Oh, you think that was a shot to them?
I thought she was kind
I
of
was
saying.
kinda
I thought she was
feeling
kind of
you
saying about the
Do you
music
think
industry a little
She could
bit.
do another album.
Yeah.
And it blow.
It just gotta be with the right dude.
She gotta have the right
production.
Everything has to come together. Yeah, but is she talent?
I don't know if she'll top that classic.
Nah.
She might mess around and work with Hit-Boy.
No.
I
No way.
don't know.
No.
Let's relax. A
Yeah.
little
Ease back.
Yeah, we give Hit-Boy everything now.
We say there's another dope song.
Yo, so did something happen?
Yeah, dope song.
Where
Dope,
she's
very
able to,
dope song. I like the song.
Where she's able to make music now without being pigeonholed. Like, it has something.
Nah, she can make
still-
music. She
she
can't
still
make.
can?
I mean, she can make music, but she can't make music unless it comes out on Columbia. She don't want to. She don't want to do business with Columbia.
So I'm saying, like, is this song saying that she's done with that Columbia shit?
No, she's never done with Columbia.
I don't know which she take the shot at somebody.
Yeah, she's probably taking a shot with them, but at the end of the day, they still approve the verse. Like she can't make an album unless she gets out of her contract with Columbia.
Like how everybody got out of their fucking contract but her.
Because she sold 10 million records.
Nah, dog.
She went diamond.
Where you at, Jay-Z? Fuck, you help everybody else. Help her.
Columbia ain't letting her go, man. They not trying to let her go.
How long is her contract? She owes her more.
I think it's based off albums. She ain't been making no albums.
That's right. I'd have put out a bunch of bullshit.
Exactly.
Because I think
was she owe 20?
Yeah, I think even Mace has a certain amount of albums and he not making no albums, so his contract expires when he turns 50. If he ain't making no album, so hers might be something like that too.
Damn.
Like your app, it expires when you turn a certain age if you don't make the albums to complete it. You know, so that's messed up though. But she was so successful that they're like, nah, we're not giving you away. I mean, kind of in a business way, I guess I see that, but it's messed up for the fans of the music though, man. It's messed up, man. But dope song. Track number 10, No Phony Love featuring Charlie Wilson.
I like this.
Charlie,
I like this. You ain't like
Charlie
this?
too.
I like it.
I like Charlie, man.
Now this ain't Car 85 from
no, it's
not.
No, it ain't that.
But this is a whole different vibe though. He's talking about the ladies.
I wanted to do
like
two songs like this and Car 85, but this shit is dope. I like it.
I like it though. I like it.
I like it too, but man, it ain't
like my favorite. It ain't my favorite, but I think it's
like when the beat come in, like this shit is tough.
I like his hook. It ain't bad. I don't think nothing about it's bad. You know, why don't you like it, Pito?
No. I feel he could have took Charlie off.
Oh, damn.
You don't like Charlie, man. Charlie be going there.
I like Charlie, but
how much that cost? Get Charlie Wilson on the song.
I mean, he had Charlie last time.
Yeah, Charlie last time. He might have got 2 and 1.
Right.
Yo,
leave that other verse behind.
This might have been one of the ones that was done and was sitting.
No, Charlie was just riffing, and then he just took it and split it.
Car 85, they said he was supposed to just come in there and do a real little part, and they just was like, he started singing, and they was like, "Oh, let's keep it." Like, it sounds good.
Probably what happened.
It's Charlie's song. Got this.
Now. It's Charlie's song now. Track number 11, "Brunch on Sundays," featuring. I guess this is Blast. I like this joint too.
You gotta be at one of them brunches that like DC or Virginia, Richmond or some shit like that, dog. That shit is just another level.
I just hear church on Sunday.
This shit right here.
The church on Sunday.
That's why I hear when I hear that.
When you hear that, I like the vibe on this joint. I like the vibe. Man.
This is the Nas that I feel like, all right, I made a whole bunch of investments and I'm rich now. I'm just rapping about. We all having fun at brunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like a chill song.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling this joint too much.
You weren't feeling a brunch on Sunday? Yeah. I like brunch on Sunday. Track number 12, "Count Me In." Now I wasn't feeling this, E.
I wasn't feeling this neither.
I wasn't feeling this joint.
I wasn't feeling this neither.
I wasn't big on this song.
I wasn't. I was like production
wise. This beat kind of lured me to sleep a little bit.
Yes. Definitely. But then again, lyrically,
lyrically was there.
I dissected this shit, dog. Like,
the lyrically there.
It's better than what I thought. But this is probably my least favorite on the album.
Yeah,
it's the track.
Yeah, it's the track. And this is the only song where I kind of felt myself like, damn, I'm still listening to this song. Like I wasn't like tuned all.
Well, I'm not gonna never skip because until he's done, I'm gonna listen to everything he got to say.
I listened to it, but I just felt like, damn, this one kind of. I wasn't as focused on this one as I was on the other joints. I started doing stuff and like, damn, this song's still on.
It's a skipper. Next time I hear it again, I'm probably skip.
Damn, you ain't gonna give it a whole listen next time. Nah, just keep it moving.
Cool.
Delete it off the album.
I want to do that.
Off my chip.
Maybe it needs something like it's missing something. You know what I mean?
Like, the beat is not a lot to this.
Future, maybe. It's the track.
The track you can't hear me with the over counter shit.
It's missing delete.
He got some jewels in there.
No, the rapping's going to be there. The rapping's going to be there. Track number 13, "Composure" featuring Hit-Boy.
This is tough.
Hit-Boy. Yo, I knew Hit-Boy could rap, but I like Hit-Boy rapping on here, man.
He sounds good.
He ain't whack. He ain't whack at all. He ain't whack. I like it. Trying to change it up a little bit. I'll take him over YG. Easy.
Yeah.
And who knows how to rap on your beats? Probably better than you.
Right, really?
If you make them, like, you should be able to rap good on your own beat.
Right.
When I first heard it, I was like, this ain't Currency.
Peter, you ain't hear that.
It does sound like Currency. It does sound like Currency.
It's like Currency to you?
He said except for Pito.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it
sounds like Currency.
Like when I first heard it, I was like, what the fuck?
I don't think it sounds like Currency.
I don't either.
I don't get Currency.
Because Black said the same thing.
Not
just
lyrically.
Black out there, but he said it sounds like something Currency rap on.
Oh, maybe that, but I don't hear Currency. But
I didn't hear Currency neither.
I think Hit-Boy did. I like the song. The song's all right to me. I think it's a good song. Track number 14, My Bible.
This right here.
Breaking it down.
Hey, yo,
Yes.
he teased us though, because when I heard the Hey Hit, I was like, Nipsey? Like, where the fuck Nas do a song with Nipsey? But he was never on there. But this shit dope. This shit dope.
Yeah, it's doing
This
definitely
shit
good.
there.
I ain't mad at this joint. I ain't mad at this.
Like lyrically, like this is like one of them.
This
ones.
is lyrical Nas, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Lyrical
really
Nas.
about the beat. It was about Nas lyrically,
Yeah.
and he talking
The
about
block was college though.
my Bible. He was talking about my Bible in my way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was dope. I like it. And the final track number 15, Nas is good.
Good.
I like it's a nice album ender. I ain't mad at this one. You don't like this? You can't use it?
I like
I
it.
like it. I like the sample.
I can use
Yeah.
it. I can use it.
And not your favorite though?
Nah, definitely not my favorite.
I thought it was all right. I thought it was an all right album ender. I thought it was cool. Outro, yeah, I wasn't mad at it.
I like the behind before the beat dropped the way when it first come in.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's how it sounded, Sean.
I
I know you tried listening to it, but it didn't
Nah,
come
that's
out
okay.
verbally the same way.
Yeah, I was sitting here like, damn, I don't know. I ain't like, where you get that sample from, Sean?
I don't know what that was.
That's what Grayson told you.
It's my favorite song, man.
Once again, my boy came out with a dope ass album.
He needed one feature, the AZ,
AZ.
on a Hit-Boy song. I
Hit-Boy song?
on a Hit-Boy type track.
He said, when he
can
say
see
Nas
that.
is talking that anti-establishment business. Now look at what he say? Look at my lawsuits. Like left their ass with stitches. Like he's talking this shit.
All right, man. King's Disease. What does a new Nas album like King Disease 2 mean for the culture in 2021?
He's putting a lot of pressure on the GOATs, man. Like you got it. Like this dude, he 3 out of 4 now. So it was Life is Good, then Nasir, then the 2 King Diseases.
Yeah,
He 3 out of 4 right now in the last several years.
It's like 10, like a 10 piece.
10-year joint.
Yeah,
When Life is Good came
Life
out.
is Good came
was
out in 2012, I think.
12, yeah,
So
12.
Damn.
10-year time
That was a
frame.
big
Yeah.
drop. It was.
God damn. Shit.
yeah, that's a
I
good
didn't know
look.
that long ago.
Yeah, he dropped Life is Good, then he dropped the joint with Damian Marley.
Yeah,
Then he dropped
I don't know that.
then he dropped the
That joint was
joint.
dope, yo.
Then he dropped the joint with Kanye. Then he dropped Lost Tapes 2. Then he dropped King's Disease 1. Then King's Disease 2.
I'm talking about Nas solos. This actual current.
So 3 for 4 the
Yeah,
last
three-
decade.
yeah.
I agree with you though. That there's definitely pressure on those who's out there thinking they can still do it at this age and at this level. I think it's really incredible how you do
Well,
it.
but
still
I
doing
mean,
it.
I guess he's so like goated to the point where there's only a couple people that are gonna pay attention to that. Because a lot of people like, I'm not in Nas's realm anyway. So I'm gonna go like, I mean, maybe Hove might pay attention to it, but who else really like to think that they're on Nas level?
Well, I mean, not just level lyrically, they're just not on his level in the game to even
Goated,
be
right.
to even be able to put out albums when
Top
you want
5
to.
shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people can't put out music when they want to or when they get a feeling. Some people still got to get all kind of approvals and all that. Nas is at a space now where I feel like
His
making
money
an
right.
album.
I'm in a good place.
I can word.
Yeah.
If I feel like doing an album, I'm doing it. If I want to do it with this producer, I'm
Living
doing
in
it.
Cali
If
now.
if I want to do a song with young whoever, I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna put it out, and because I can.
What do everybody want? He worked with Kanye, now Hit-Boy. I mean, I just feel as though the future is still bright with this dude. Even though he's older, I think he's still more to come.
Yeah, I do too. And I feel like Nas is in a great space. I feel like Nas isn't trying to like be the older guy that's like dissing the young dudes.
He ain't trying to fit in.
Yo, I love y'all. I love y'all what y'all do. This is what I do though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I ain't knocking none of the young stuff. And I'm gonna try to bring a couple of y'all in on my
Right,
stuff.
I'ma work with y'all.
But This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't auto-tuning it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
Yo, I'll be mad. I'll be mad. Auto-tune anything.
I'm still doing me.
Don't do that.
Please don't do that now.
And even Hit-Boy, he bringing Hit-Boy like into my realm. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what Nas do. So he still got those vintage Nas songs. Even though he might do a couple young joints, it's still dope in 2021 that he's in a space where he can make this kind of music, man. It's a beautiful thing, actually, because there's so many of our favorites from like the 90s, late 90s era that can't do this for whatever reasons. Maybe they're not as nice. Maybe they're not as good no more. Financially, they have to make certain music to try to, you know, stay afloat. You know, everybody
not irrelevant.
Yeah,
you gotta be irrelevant. You can still be in time and tune to what's going on. Nas is that.
He's that guy.
I think also it shows that it's cool to get older in hip hop. Like you can get older and you can still rap. You can still.
Not 50 yet though, is he?
He's not 50. He's 49. I didn't know he was that young. I did not know he was that young.
Same age as who?
Same age as me.
Oh, I think
he's 49.
He's 47.
You sure? 47?
He's 47. He be 40,
damn, Nas
48 next month. He's September birthday.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, but still, like, that just shows that, like, you know, you can age and still be sharp with the pen.
Sharp with the pen.
Bars and lyrics still matter
Still
in hip
got
hop.
his swagger's still crazy.
Yeah. He's still confident.
But also, you don't have to.
Nas ain't aged, dog. Like, what the fuck?
I didn't realize he was that young.
I mean, but also, you don't have to change to be successful. You can still be you and do it your way.
And that's been how he's been since day one. I agree
That
with that.
nigga didn't even go to high school with Hov.
And he don't care.
He dropped out in 8th grade.
He was in middle school.
Yeah.
And he don't. And I like that he don't even. I like that he don't care. Like, for instance, King's Disease 1, it only did like 50,000 in this first week, and this new album is only going to do a little more than that. But he don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't doing it for that.
His money.
He's doing it for the feel.
His money don't come from music.
Yeah,
making
we know that ain't coming from music.
So they ain't running it back. They ain't running it back based off sales or radio. They running it back based off he just feeling good. He's feeling good about his music and he want to put it out. Like, yeah, he's in a great place.
Like,
great place in life right now.
Y'all want to hear King Disease 3 or they should stop right
I
here?
hope he move on.
Yeah, I'm kind of good on King's Disease.
Yeah.
No, respectfully. But how would you rate Hit-Boy's production on this album?
I'm gonna give it a
3.5.
No.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Like this
That's
the
kinda
versatility.
high.
I mean,
That's
just
too
for the
high.
I'll
versatility.
give it a 4 though.
You gave it how much, Sean?
4.5.
I mean,
He said Pito 3 what?
maybe
4.5.
not. Maybe he had more
I'll go
bangers.
4.
Maybe not.
I'll go 4.
You know,
It ain't-
I'll give him a 3.5 too.
Maybe like a 3.5.
Now, not the one. I give it a 4.5.
I think
couple songs he went.
I
crazy.
think his
1.
production on King's Disease 1 was a little better.
Yeah.
I would take
Easy.
I would take his King's Disease 1 production over this easy.
I think
Store
one is
running
better than
moments.
two. If we care-
Like that's
We
Store
compare
running
the
the
two.
moments is great though.
that shit is.
What'd you say?
If we compare the two,
Yeah, I'm taking 1 easy.
easy.
Production.
Yo,
Yes.
Two
But I think-
lyrics on 2 is better than 1.
I can't. I don't know about that one, Pito. I don't know about that one.
I think King's, and I don't know why. Maybe just because it came off of Nasir, but King's Disease 1 grew on me way faster than King's Disease 2 did. But I'm fucking with King's Disease 2 heavy. Like, I fucks with it heavy. But King's Disease 1 right off the rip was...
Oh, time out. Let's go there. We ain't go there yet. Let's go there. King's Disease 2. I'm tripping. King's Disease 2. Like, what do y'all give it and why? Like, what? How many headphones y'all giving it? Let's go right there.
I'll
Like-
start off. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. Me personally, I'm gonna give it 3.5. 3.5. I mean,
3.5 for me too.
3.5. Only because of the fact, it's just a continuation from the first one. I love the first one. Loved it.
Well-
I like this one, but this one right here, like a continuation, and like I said, some of the tracks to me a little lackluster. Lyrically, he's there. He's killing and everything, trumping everything, heavy.
Wow.
And the features, some of the features are surprising features. I like a lot. So yeah, 3.5 for me.
I know King's Disease 1 was my album of the year. I don't know if this is quite there yet for me. I'm gonna go back and forth with that and Tyler, and and whatever else comes out, and like see where I'm at with the album of the year
Tyler
thing.
dope, though.
Yeah, Tyler album is dope as fuck.
I can't front on it.
Yeah, a lot of weird shit, but
Weird.
yeah,
Definitely
but,
weird
but,
shit.
But it's dope. It's dope. It's dope.
Over the cold.
But this is a 4 album for me, man. This is a 4 album for me. I like this album a lot lyrically. I like the beats. You know what I mean, like every album gonna have its dips, but this shit is consistent. This is a consistent album, man. I'm gonna give it a 4 here for him.
I'm with E, man. I'm actually surprised you gave it 3.5, E. But I'm with you though, man.
You know I'm a heavy
I know, but I'm gonna get this a
Yeah.
3.5 as well. But it's crazy because I say 3.5, and I don't want to make the 3.5 seem like a short because I actually like this album. Like
But I know
like
why you go 3.5.
Huh? Because I gave King's Disease 1 a 4, and I don't feel like this is better.
Like that's why you.
I mean, can we all test to that?
Yeah,
It's better. The first one.
Yeah, I feel like the first
better.
one is
I agree.
And I can't. I feel like I can't get us a 4 and say it's the same level as King Disease 1 because I don't feel that way. But I think this is a really, really good 3.5. If it's a 3.5, like it's
strong.
it could be strong 3.5.
It could be a 4 in its time. Like this is. Like King's Disease 1 probably grew another half of my. I don't know if I gave it a 4 or 4.5.
I think you gave it a 4 to start off.
To start off, but that was my album of the year. But
I agree. I thought it was an album of the year too.
yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't feel comfortable calling this a 3.5 when this album is the shit.
King's Disease was it wasn't my favorite album of the year, but it was my top 3 in my top 3 of last year. But man,
what was the albums last year? I don't remember.
It was Benny Conway,
Okay.
Busta Rhymes, Nas. There's a bunch of stuff that came out.
dope
But
stuff.
Nas was my top 3 of the year. But King's Disease, I just felt like as an album, a whole body, it flowed better.
It felt better right away, especially right away.
But this, I don't want to like slight this though, because I think this is dope. Like this is good. The production I feel like is better on the first one. But Nas, he goes a little. Him and Hit-Boy go a little more on the younger side, a little more on this joint.
How many times did you listen to this album so far?
At least like 6 or 7.
Oh, I'm surprised.
6, 7
well,
times.
I might be.
Yeah.
I might be 8 or 9.
But I was studying it. I knew we was going to
Might
talk
be
8 or 9. I'm like 6 or 7. I was studying it though.
I'm talking about just ride. Like it's a good ride album. Like
It is that. It is that.
Yeah. I wasn't skipping a whole bunch of stuff. I was letting it play. But I mean, the pressure is dope. EPMD 2. I think, like I said, if it was just EPMD and Nas, I think that would be dope. I like Rare as a single. Store Run, crazy. Moments. Nobody with Lauryn Hill. Phony Love with Charlie Wilson. I like that. Brunch on Sundays, I think is dope. The joint with Hit-Boy I like. Like he got joints on here.
You know
man.
how
a couple songs I probably could take off and be good. Yeah, a couple songs.
But how many albums is like that in life?
Yeah,
It's a lot of them.
But
This one right here, though.
it's still good though. Like it's overall, it's still good. The flow is good enough. I'm not mad at it. I give it 3.5.
3.5 that's a good
3.5
rating.
is solid.
That's a solid
3.5
rating.
is solid.
I'm gonna give this a solid 4.
It's a lot of albums that
Time out. Sorry, Taz. Time out. Sean, you ain't like his last couple albums. You ain't really give him as high as. So you gonna give this a 4 though? You like King's Disease?
What you give the
The
first
first one. You give the first one.
I don't remember. I might have been on timeout then.
Nah, but
I don't know. I might have been on.
Come on, yo.
I might have been out.
I was out of it.
Brother Sunflower was just like,
I need some more orange juice. Why you think
anything was good back then, huh, Sean?
But do you think this is better than 1 though?
Nah. It to me, it's like
So 1 is 4.5. 1 is 4.5.
I like what you said.
They're both dope to me. Anything's better than Nasir coming off that.
Yeah, you hated Nasir. He gave Nasir like a 3.
I like the Nasir.
You give it a 3?
Nasir wasn't as bad as he said it was to me.
I want to give it a 3.
I didn't think it was that bad. Not like he was.
It's the tracks, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Just gave Davies a 3.5.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's nowhere near Davies.
This is way better than Davies' album.
yeah.
I gave it a 3. Y'all gave it 3.5. Let's be clear on that.
So you didn't give nothing a 3.5 today?
Yeah. Well, did I give anything a 3.5 today? No.
I could have sworn you
I gave Fat Joe a 3. I gave Davies a 3. I gave Tink a 3. I gave Benny a 3. I ain't got nothing a 3. I gave Logic a 2.5. No.
What you say,
Pito,
I know.
Pito,
He's rated.
Pito ain't say nothing.
He said Pito.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
3.5,
I don't know,
3.5,
like how I
4,
judge an album.
4?
Like if I could ride and then next thing you know, like I'm listening to this album and next thing you know, Store Run come on. I'm like, this is a good album. Like anytime I could get there to there and not even realize it.
Yeah, Store Run will put you. If you get off track, Store Run will put you back.
Right back.
No, I'm not saying I got off track. I'm
That's
just
the
saying.
part I'm talking about. That spell, like you like dozing off.
No, I'm not talking about those. No, I'm talking about you get there. That's like one of the highlights of the album to me.
Yeah,
but like if I get from pressure to store run so quick without even saying y'all should change this shit or yo this shit is long. Like it's a good transition though. I like this album, yo. I like it a lot.
So we got
and initially I didn't. Remember I told you when I first heard it, I was like, I don't know about this Nas, and then I got like, God damn.
So we got 3 3.5s and 2 4s.
2 4s
for Nas.
And
none of that's
Freaks love it.
None of that's bad. Freaks is going to give it a 6.5. Freaks gave the first Nas a 5. I mean, King's Disease a 5. The
First
only
one,
person.
5?
The only.
Yeah, so I probably gave it a 4.5. I ever gave it
I went
5.
4. He gave it a 5.
I ain't too many 5s out there.
So have you listened to King's Disease 1 since then?
I did.
I listened to King's Disease.
I went back and listened to it because of that.
A lot.
And it's still.
But I haven't listened to it. I haven't actually listened to it since this came out. But I listened to King's Disease like every few months. I'll go back and listen to my
playlist. With them and just like put the albums back to back and just see how
song for song.
No, not song for song. Just like
just back to back,
back to back. Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna be mad. I think that'll be a nice listen.
I did that this past weekend.
That'll be a nice listen. Yeah, I'm not mad at this album overall though. I'm not mad at it. How would you like what does this album producing 2 Nas albums back to back? What does it do for Hit-Boy as a producer and his reputation, his name as a producer?
If you little or young, whoever, you got like Hit-Boy numbers up. Like he did back-to-back albums with a legend. Like you just can't come to him now.
And he
say,
got that Grammy too.
Yeah,
Put that on your resume.
Fat Joe said it best. The price of it was yesterday ain't the same price as today.
It went up.
So right now, Hit-Boy's up.
I mean,
way up.
I'm just saying. I ain't talking about number. I'm talking about calls.
Oh,
certain
yeah.
niggas can't get
numbers,
to hit him no more.
Everybody, you can't touch him no more. You can't get to him that easy.
Nah.
I mean,
you gotta be a legend status unless he likes you.
He's the only person to do it with Nas twice.
Word.
So that's
producer wise
whole
by himself. Yeah,
stratosphere.
That's
now.
rare.
Yeah, but how many producers did a whole album with Nas? Period.
One other one.
Kanye.
And that's Kanye.
Yeah.
7 songs ain't an album to me. I don't give a fuck with nobody.
That was a terrible rollout.
It's EP.
That whole
I don't get this dude.
It wasn't terrible, man.
It wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as
the beat.
It was good songs on there.
It wasn't as bad as he made it seem.
I know y'all don't like.
I'm talking about the rollout for the
album. He make it seem like it was a 1. Like he
think about the rollout. Period. Period. Like he tried to roll out Nas as if he's him. Do you see what he's doing? He pushed the shit back out 3 times. That was not Nas doing.
That's all Kanye. He had a format. He said every 7 days, 7 albums.
And Nas was laying the tracks, and
and
Kanye was doing whatever he wanted after Nas laid the tracks. So the song was changing.
And then it came out. Then it got taken off. Remember, he was like, this verse wasn't on here.
Yeah,
so I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is crazy.
Yeah, that's Kanye doing.
It's a bad experience.
I'm like, come on, Nas.
I think Nas wanted to work with Kanye. He did his part. He laid the tracks. Kanye went and did all kind of voodoo and magic to the song, and they was changing all up.
Kanye, this would have been a way better album if Kanye would have treated Nas as if he's Pusha instead of he's a legendary Nas. You know, like
I ain't mad.
Like
at
he's
that.
a legend,
Pusha
so he figured like, yo,
crazy.
I'ma go and like Push, take these beats and do you.
Yeah.
No, I mean, let Nas do that. Take these beats, do you. I'll mix it or whatever.
He let Pusha do. He let Pusha do Pusha.
Yeah.
So let Nas do Nas.
Yeah. Instead of he Kanye Nas.
Then Queen
that makes any
Bridge
sense.
mosh pit and jumping up and down. And Nas never even heard
Not
the
even a
beat.
song. Like,
I'm like, what the heck? Come on, Nas. This ain't you.
Yeah, I mean, he made a mistake. Nas like, I'll never work that motherfucker again. he's a friend, but I'll never fuck with him again.
What's your favorite song on the album?
Shit. It's between Moments and Store Run.
I'm gonna go with Store Run. Moments number 2 though.
Man.
Back to back.
But I like the Lauryn Hill shit.
Lauryn Hill
I like the
dope.
what was it? Compare. What was it? Damn
Composer.
I got
like
it's between Rare, Store Run, and
Rare was the shit too.
But between Store Run and Rare,
I'm gonna go Store Run number 1. Moments number 2. Moments number 2. I like that Moments. That back.
My
to
Bible
back.
is like, but I'm just Store Run. I'm gonna go.
She like Pito.
Store Run for me.
Store Run.
That's the one, man.
that's the one. Store Run.
You hear that? You're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
you
gonna stop doing your tracks. Like,
Nah,
whoa,
but
whoa.
because that's vintage Nas right
That's
there.
vintage hip hop.
Yeah.
Word. So where do y'all have this album? Where does this fit in Nas's
Catalog.
discography? Like where do you fit? Is it top 10?
No,
it's definitely in his top 10.
He's 13 in now.
13 in. Yeah. It's definitely his top 10.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say 7. Up into 7.
Oh, I don't know, man. I like a lot of Nas albums.
I do too. But I'm saying, but like you think about
go
this
7.
I ain't saying this.
Name albums that you think. Name Nas albums that you think this is better than.
It's better. This out here is better than
that Nas album.
Definitely Nasir.
Okay,
better than that.
That's
was it the N? Remember the N? The nigga tape.
Yeah,
the nigga album. Nigga tape. I like the nigga tape.
I like it. I'll take
this over nigga tape.
Yeah.
I like the nigga tape.
I gotta listen to it again. I'll take this over Street Disciples.
I'll take it over that.
I'll take it over Street Disciples.
That's 3.
Nostradamus.
I'll take it over Nostradamus.
Y'all sleep on Nostradamus was dope, man.
I don't like. I'll take it over.
Like, listen to it again.
Like what I'm not gonna take it. So I'm not gonna take it over Illmatic. It was written. I am.
Stillmatic.
I
agree with Life is Good.
Life is Good.
Life is Good.
King's Disease 2.
King's Disease 1.
That's 5 right there. Oh, that's 6.
That's 6 for me.
I agree with all of that.
Yeah, so this is like 7, 8, 9.
I thought like 7, 8.
Between 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I like a couple of his other joints. I like the nigga joint. I like the nigga joint. I'll take this over nigga. And
I'll take this over Godson too.
I like hip hop as D. I like Godson.
I like Godson. I'm taking Godson over this too.
If this is 10, it's barely 10.
It's 8 or 9.
This is good though, man.
It's not. But really, what's that saying is that
I'm
not got a lot of dope albums.
Right. That's what I'm saying. This is good.
Which is a good conversation to have.
It's pretty much making Nas look good because even if it's low, you're saying like he got a lot of dope albums. So a classic to dope albums. So that's a great thing.
That's a great thing.
I still think you should throw Lost Tapes in that, even though it's not an official album.
Got to.
Lost Tapes is classic, but they don't really consider it. But
we talking about us.
Lost Tapes is a classic.
We saying it is.
Down.
I'm saying right now it's 14.
I thought you said Lost Boys for a second.
Oh, Lost Boys. Damn,
he woke up.
What cheeks?
Hey, nobody better Lost Boys. Shit. Talking about cheeks. Shit.
Mr. Cheeks will be in these comments.
Hey, Lauren.
Yeah, they will be. They Lost Boys Army tried to come at me last time, man. Relax, guys.
Yo, please fall back.
All right, so what's next for Nas, man? What y'all think is next, or what do y'all want?
Whatever he
what do y'all
wants,
want
man.
to see next for Nas musically?
Whatever he wants.
Musically, what would you like to see?
He's good.
A joint album with AZ.
That's one.
Wow,
I would love to see a joint album. With
I like to see him do some more work with Jay-Z.
I think Freak said this before, but I wouldn't actually be surprised if an album with him and Jay-Z was to come out. I think it's more and more possible now because I don't think people really I really think they are real cool now, like than people think. But I would say the Hove, I would say the AZ, or maybe even him and Primo, or maybe him, Primo, and AZ. However you want to put that, that'd be dope.
What does Hove gain out of a Nas album?
It's not about game.
It does.
It's just for the culture.
It's a culture thing.
Nigga,
No,
if he gets body on these tracks by Nas, dog, this ain't good for his career. That ain't good for him.
I would love it then.
I would look at it that way.
Everyone would dissect these verses.
Yes.
That's how it's supposed to be.
He said that.
Yo, he was about,
but you gotta think
he was about to do an album with Biggie, so that would have been the same thing.
Yeah, but this is early. This is before Hove is here.
Yeah.
I mean that Biggie thing. People had Biggie over Hove, so at this point, Hove is that nigga. You know what I mean? People still put him over Nas. So lyrically, if they get that motherfucking together, and then
I would love it.
It would bring out the best. Because like now, look what we doing now with the DMX song and the Khaled song. Yeah. You like. Who had a better verse?
Yeah,
I said Nas had the better verse.
Yeah, you know, I'm not saying you didn't
on DMX song.
I didn't say you didn't,
but I think it'll be competitive, like everything.
I agree.
It'll bring out the best in them.
But would you love to see this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not.
Culturally, I think it would be dope.
I feel like they both.
Nobody's on their level.
I don't think about gaining anything like far as respect. They got the respect.
They there.
Nas is okay taking the back seat too.
He'll do something like that too.
Yeah.
I hate when he do that.
But Nas can play his role, and Jay-Z, they're not the same like personalities. So they both play their personalities, and you put it together like him and Kanye was different, but it worked.
Flashy don't work for Nas like it does for Hove. But if they get on that that talking that shit,
they can talk that talk.
When they talk that shit, like Hove could go to Nas level and like.
But still,
Nas is the best at his level,
but
though.
still, you love that laid back, smooth Nas.
I do.
You love,
I do.
That everybody loves that.
The Esco.
The Esco. You love that.
I wouldn't mind seeing Nas do something with either J. Cole or J. Cole or Kendrick.
Okay, like connect with the
I
younger
want to see
people.
Kendrick be Kendrick now. Like, this nigga don't even come out with no fuck. Does he rap? Fucking tired of Kendrick.
It's been a while.
Damn, what, 2017?
This is terrible, dog, for an artist like that that's supposed to be goated.
Top tier. Yeah,
definitely top tier.
Drop something.
Man, King's Disease too.
Yo, dope album. I appreciate it. Thanks, Nas.
Yo, how like looking back years from now when you look back at King's Disease 2, how you think you're gonna feel about it? You know?
Oh, you're gonna definitely appreciate it. I think at the time goes on, it's like fine wine. It's gonna age well.
Unless he makes better albums, it's gonna stay where it is. But I mean, hopefully he makes albums that.
Knowing Nas, he probably have better albums to come. Not to slight this album.
Not to slight this album.
I think he's at some point he's gonna try go back to different producers, and it probably is gonna be dope. But I'm not trying to disrespect Hit-Boy though, because they made good music.
If Nas could, put something up there that sounds like it was written, not sound like, but like level status. That's
tough.
Let me ask you this. So is this album more respected because he's older and it's like, yo, you still got it after all these years of dropping rhymes? Like, you can still drop 60 in a game. You know what I'm saying? So
I think his core fans that are grown up they want it. We hear enough young stuff. You want to hear some mature rap. You want to hear mature rap.
This is for us.
Yeah. The people that's grown that like to hear mature rap that's dope. Like this is what we want. But like we want more of this. But it opens the lane up for other people to be able to make music like this.
This is probably why he does it with a Hit-Boy. So. Yeah, he's making music for us,
but he's bridging the gap. Though.
Like Hit-Boy,
and it's done the right way.
Right. Yeah. So the A Boogies or whoever, I'm not. Maybe YG would never listen to Nas before until now. Maybe I don't know, but
I think this is dope, man. I think looking back, I think people are going to enjoy this album. And I think it's a good listen now. I think it's going to be a good listen 5 years from now, man. It's a solid album.
This is a bad album, man.
It's not bad at all.
It's just that he's much shit.
No, it's nothing bad.
Great shit.
It's nothing bad and nothing bad connected to this album.
It's definitely a good album. Go grab
this being in his 7th or 8th or 9th album of all time, that just says this nigga's been that dope for that fucking long.
That's what it said.
That's all it says.
And a lot of people can't say that. So
can't take nothing from Nas.
Salute to Nas, a legend in the game. He don't have nothing to prove at this point. He's already done everything.
I'm gonna say this.
This is all bonus.
This is Happy Place Nas.
That Nas, he dropped Illmatic. He could drop that one album. He
was good. It
was good right there.
This is all bonus. Just adding on. He's already way in the Raptors. He's out of here, man. Exactly. Salute to Nas. If you haven't heard King's Disease 2, go check it out, man. Go support, man. Go buy it. When he goes on tour, go see him on tour. Go buy his merch. Let's keep holding these dudes high, man, like we were talking about with Biz Markie.
The flowers.
Let's support these legends and give them their flowers while they're here.
Nas is doing, a nigga in the, like missing shots just to put him back up. He patting his stats right now. That's all he's doing.
But you know what? This is how I expected Nas to sound. Being, at his age and his investments and all that stuff he's making, like this, to me, this is what I thought he would sound like.
Yeah, man. Like he just in a good place right now, man.
Great
he can make the music he want to make. He got money. He's living where he want to live. He's probably just knocking all these bad joints down.
Yeah, you ain't lying. He probably running through him. That's the part of like you don't hear him doing anything weird. He ain't stressed out. He ain't somewhere like doing a lot of young shit. He's just doing him. He's to mature.
He's in a great space, man. Great space musically, great space financially.
I like the album cover better than that first one, though.
I agree. He got the little twist now. He changed it up a little bit.
Hair growing. The chain chunky.
Nas' man business. He's killing them. Like
on the text.
Man, he got artists now with mass appeal. Like he's in a great space, man. Like you can. As a hip hop fan, I can't see how you can be mad at Nas and what he's doing right now. Like he's in a beautiful space, man. Yes. And salute to Nas, salute to Hit-Boy. If you haven't heard King's Disease 2, man, go check that out, man. Go check it out, man. Let's get this man his flowers. He's a super legend in the game, man. But yo, we Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure you go follow us at Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure y'all go download, subscribe. We on all digital platforms. Make sure y'all go check our YouTube, man. Go subscribe. Check out all of our videos. Yo, we here, man. We not going nowhere. Yo, Pito's in person, not remote. Yo, hit us with the fader.
He's actually fading.
Pito.